What's up internet, Kevin here with TLD bringing you my review of Dishonored. Now the stealth game genre has been a long time favorite of mine, and it seems like we don't get very many of them very often, only about once a year, such as last year's successful Deus Ex. Dishonored follows in a very similar vein with that sort of thief-style, first-person perspective stealth gaming, with an emphasis on sneaking up behind enemies or dispatching them with assassination techniques, as well as giving you a number of interesting options for both combat and travel by using magical powers. Players take on the role of Corvo Atano, the former bodyguard of a now dead empress who is framed for her murder. As Corvo, you'll be given the task to assassinate all the people responsible for framing you, as well as making sure a rightful heir succeeds. And along the way, it'll be up to you how you handle each and every one of these missions, which will ultimately affect the entire tone of the full story. Dishonored is a game about choices, not so much in the whole choose a good guy or bad guy response like we've been seeing in a lot of RPG hybrid these days, but more a game about how you choose to handle every mission in your own style. Every target can be dealt with in both lethal and non-lethal ways, but more importantly, players have a wide variety of options concerning how to get to them in the first place. Each level is specifically designed to give you a number of options, whether you simply want to run through stabbing everyone in your path, or take your time and discover a number of interesting routes, varying from air ducts to sewage pipes. While the game shows an obvious favoritism for the quiet, stealthy route, as any stealth game should, direct combat is a much more viable option than usual, as players can dispatch a number of foes at ease with careful timing at parrying enemy blows, or stocking up on useful ranged weapons and gadgets like bullets, crossbow bolts, and grenades. What makes the character's choice of approach all the more meaningful, though, is how the game tallies which of three endings you get. Rather than just be cued off of how you handle actual decisive objectives, the game keeps track of how many men you kill, whether it's a very important central target or a random guard. And when you go over a certain threshold of killing, the game world itself gets darker to represent the bloodshed you've left in your wake. The darker the world, the more rat swarms, plagued humans, and downright evil people you'll encounter, while keeping the score low will maintain a more balanced world with friendlier allies. Now what really sets Dishonored apart from other stealth games is its use of magic. As players advance in the game, they can find a number of special runes that may be used to purchase or upgrade new powers, that vary from useful travel abilities like teleportation or possessing small rats, to more aggressively minded tactics like summoning a horde of rats, or gaining the ability to perform a brutal finishing move in combat. These abilities can help complement the playstyle you wish to complete the game with, and offer a great unique feel to Dishonored's form of stealth. So combat is fun, playstyle has meaning, missions give you lots of options to choose from, and magic adds a certain depth to the game not seen in others. So what's not to like? Well, the game has one very big issue, which is its overall length and amount of content. While players have lots of options, most of them will always lead to one of two places, and as a result, most missions only take about 45 minutes to complete, some of them as low as 15 minutes once you actually know what you're doing. The whole game itself takes only about 8 hours to complete on your first playthrough, and while a second playthrough is very much worth it, it still only leads to a grand total of about 12 to 13 hours, since the second one will go so much faster. Furthermore, while magic is fun, it's also incredibly overpowered, with some abilities like teleport making it way too easy to blitz toward your target, cutting mission time down immensely for those that don't feel an overwhelming need to search everything. That being said, while Dishonored is both very short and very easy, at least by stealth game standards, it's still a great offering for a fun, stealthy game, with a surprisingly rich background for those that take the time to listen and read through everything they encounter. Veterans of the stealth genre will find this to be a fun, easy experience that's still very rewarding thanks to its plot and number of options to choose from, while those unfamiliar with the genre will find it to be a great first experience, as there is plenty of room for mistakes, and when all else fails, it still has a very solid first-person view melee combat system. That's our review for Dishonored. For those of you that want to check it out yourself, make sure to check out the link in the description for pricing and availability. And if you'd like a chance to win either a Galaxy Note 2 or an iPhone 5, make sure to check out our latest giveaway right here. If you like this vid and you're feeling extra awesome, a thumbs up is always appreciated, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so to stay up to date on all of our latest videos. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.